Welcome back. Let's talk about the Queen Anne area, and that's the 98119. Now, it's kind of important for the 26,000 people that live there, and it could be important to you too. Also, as a personal note, I live in this area, so I want to talk about it. And Seattle's really big. It has a lot of zip codes and it has a lot of people that live there. And I want to break out a couple of the zip codes so you have just a general idea that even though 20% of the home sales that happen inside of Washington happen in Seattle, I want to break out some of the zip codes so you actually know what's going on inside those individual zip codes, as well as I do review the other cities out there in towns. But let's jump into Seattle, and I really appreciate it because this is the 98119 like I was talking about, and this is the Queen Anne. Now there's North Queen Anne, South Queen Anne, West Queen Anne, Inner Bay. We used to call it Lower Queen Anne, but now that's uptown. So now you have a general idea where it is. Also, it's right next to Magnolia, and it's south of Ballard. And also, if you needed an actual reference point, it is right next to the Seattle Space Needle as well. But now that we talked about where Queen Anne is, let's jump into the math behind it. Because there's 26,000 people that live inside of Queen Anne, and that's also roughly 13,706 households. Now, I actually pulled up the census data in this area as well, and I noticed that 3 out of 4 adults in this area are employed, and also the median household, the median actual age in this area is 34 years old, when the median in Washington is 38 years old. So this is a higher earning kind of area, and there's $106,000 a year as the median income. Now that's really important because I want to talk about the actual sales data in this area. So available for sale right now inside of Queen Anne, there's 47 homes available as of 20 minutes ago when I pulled this information. The average home on the market right now is $1.5 million and roughly 73 days on market. Now that's anywhere from a condo all the way up to a $12 million suite. Now, that's a huge difference. Let's jump into actually what the homes are being sold as. Because I want to compare last August with this August because we just completed August. And we're going to compare the actual homes that are being sold right now. So last August, 2022, there was 28 homes sold. Our average price per square foot came out to $643, and the average home was about $1,014,000. Now, keep that in mind, that's about a 2.5 bedroom, 2 bath, 1,561 square foot. Now, when we compare that to August of this year, we only sold 22 homes this year inside of this zip code. And also the price per square foot came out to $606 a square foot. Now, our cost did go up, but our days on market actually doubled up to 37 days on market. Now, when I compare the two zip codes, when I compare the two sizes of the houses and I average them together, I come out with 1642. And again, it's a 3-bed, 2-bath home. Now, when we take that and we multiply it against the 2 price per square foot, we actually came up with a $61,000 decrease in home values from last year to this year. Now, not only did we lose 21.5% of the homes that were being sold, and again, that's 28 to 22 homes, there was also a $61,000 decrease, which was about 5.5%, a little bit more than that. So what's this kind of mean to you? Let's actually talk about it right now. So if you were to turn around and rent this house right now, and you were like, hey, Victor, I just want to rent it instead of buy it right now, it would cost you roughly $4,600 a month. Now, if you want to turn around and buy it, it's going to cost you close to $7,000 a month. That's about 150% change, 150% increase to actually buy that house. And that's only with your payment and your interest only. That's not including HOAs, taxes, or insurance. Now, this is kind of important because let's go back to that 106 that I was talking about earlier. So the average household can only afford $106,000 a month. Now, when I put it into my purchase calculator right now, and again, I'm not a mortgage guy, but when I put it into the purchase calculator, that means that their monthly budget, their actual purchase budget is below $400,000. Now, this is one of the reasons why we're seeing that some houses are staying on the market longer, or we're seeing investor money actually being poured into this area. So this is the kind of stuff that I kind of cover because I'm covering a lot of different things, so you have an idea of what actually is going on in the market. And again, because it's such a focused look into one zip code, you want to make sure that you see the general area. But when you look at one zip code in particular, now you have an idea of what's going on. And again, it was lovely working with you today. This is how you get a hold of me, and I hope you have a fantastic day.